Good morning. I'm Assistant Chief Constable Lindsey Butterfield of South Yorkshire Police. Following a day and night of violence and disorder in Rotherham yesterday, Sunday the 4th of August, focused on a hotel housing asylum seekers, I can confirm today we have seen at least 12 of our officers injured, with items such as bricks, fence posts, branches and other missiles thrown at them. Our police dogs suffered minor injuries after missiles were launched at them, and horses had bricks, eggs, bottles and beer cans thrown at their heads. They were spat at and threats made to cut the saddles in an attempt to injure the riders. So far we have had 6 arrests, 1 in Sheffield and 5 in Rotherham, with 1 person already charged and before the court this morning. Please be assured we expect this number to increase significantly over the coming days. It began yesterday around 11:30 a.m. when a group of 250 arrived in the Manvers area of Rotherham. A further group of around 500 people arrived shortly after, who we believe held far-right and anti-immigration views. At the same time, a large crowd began to gather in Sheffield city centre, diverting a number of force resources. It was at this point we began to see an escalation in violence in Wath. Hotel windows were smashed and there was a concerted effort to cause damage to the interior and serious harm to those inside. There was a particularly sickening moment when a wheelie bin was pushed against the hotel and set on fire, with the clear intent to cause serious harm to the residents and staff. It was known there were people residing and working in the hotel, but the mindless individuals responsible had absolutely no regard for their safety. It was ultimately a disgusting display of thuggery continuing well into the evening, with our policing operation only finishing around 5 a.m. I want to say a heartfelt thanks to all those involved from South Yorkshire Police and the many forces who provided us with mutual aid, our partners in the fire and ambulance service, and local partners for their continued support. I would also like to thank those who've already sent kind messages to the force. Officers have worked through the night to begin identifying those involved in these horrendous scenes. Please be assured, if you were there, we will find you, and you will be held accountable for your part in yesterday's violence. To our local communities, and particularly in Manvers, yesterday was a dark day, and we know this was felt across our county. Our priority will always be public safety, and you will see an increase of officers across South Yorkshire over the coming weeks. Finally, we will be sharing a link for anyone with footage from yesterday that they wish to share with us. Alternatively, you can report any information anonymously via Crime Stoppers. Thank you.
Do you think you were caught out by the scale of the violence?
Why didn't you have the resources?